This is showing the wheel dressing. This is a straight dresser for dressing the OD of the wheel. You grip the dresser in the chuck, tighten it up, set your work head so that the pin is in the center hole, lock it tight. And you switch on. I put a cloth down below here to capture some of the grit. If your machine's equipped with flood coolant, recommend running a heavy flood on when you're dressing, and that reduces the amount of grit and dust generated by the machine. Touch the dresser on the wheel and take off about 2/1000ths of the time and make a fairly heavy cut so that you're going to get a nice clean, you're going to break the grain up. That's for dressing the OD of this wheel. You also use that for dressing the OD of the thinning wheel. With a thinning wheel, after you've gotten done dressing the OD, you would just take a dressing stick and make a little radius on the edge so that you don't have a sharp corner. This is the angle dresser. This is used for dressing angles on your wheel as well as dressing a side face of the wheel. For dressing an angle, you would simply hold this in the chuck, set the work head to the angle that you want to dress, and then slide the dresser across the wheel and then just feed in and take light strokes. To dress the side of the wheel, just slide that back, insert it in the chuck, and now that's set up as a right angle dresser, and then you would feed in and down along the face of the wheel to grind the side face. Again, use the flood coolant when you're dressing, or a cloth underneath if you don't have the flood coolant. For different purposes of grinding, you would use different types of grinding wheels. We normally ship with the machines either 60 or 46 grit general purpose wheel and also point thinning wheel. Now for doing very small tools, this may not work as well. If you're doing a lot of very small drills, especially step drills or point splitting, you would want to use a finer grit wheel, probably 100 grit or even 150 grit. You can also use the Borazon wheels. Again, about the same grit would be good for those sizes that you would use with the regular aluminum oxide wheels. You can also use the diamond wheels. Usually 150 or 180 or 220 grit would be good for most sizes there. As far as the type of grinding wheels to use, or the sizes, it depends on the application. For doing end mills, doing both the end and the OD, recommend using a 7-inch dish wheel. That gives a very good aggressive cutting action, and that's thinned out to a very small point so you don't get a large contact area that's going to burn the tool. For doing some other applications, it may be better to use a cup type wheel. For point splitting, we recommend using a smaller diameter wheel, usually a 5 or 6 inch diameter. That allows you to get a steeper cutback on the tool. Also, I want to show how you change a grinding wheel. You have two flanges. This wheel just has one flange on it. Your main wheel would fit up on this side and have a flange here. This is all right-hand thread on this side, and on this side it's left-hand thread. So take it off, you put your spanner here and loosen it and take it off. You can mount up one or two wheels. It doesn't matter on either hub, as they're double-ended. And also, after you've done mounting the wheels, it's best to true them all before you go to use them. And to get a very good finish, it's better also to balance the wheels as well. When you do change your wheels, particularly these dish wheels, it's good to check them by just tap it with your finger, ring them, see if they're cracked at all. And even after you put a new wheel on and you're going to run it, don't stand in front of when you do start in case there is a crack in it.